the future of human robot collaboration is blank.
Workflows.
It all
I
comes down to
really mean it.
workflows
I
and
really think it.
UI and UX. Yeah.
Yeah, workflows, UI,
Yeah.
UX.
Mm.
Like I will say, like, obviously there's limitations in hardware and maintainability and serviceability. Humans, we interact with the physical world, but we can self-heal, right? We have these crazy billions of years of evolution behind us, helping out in certain capacities. But that being said, like, the airplane's pretty cool, cars are pretty cool with rolling wheels and things like this. Like, we can design lots of really cool things. There is kind of a funny piece, and this is maybe a little bit of an aside, but like, I remember I always found it funny, not funny, but interesting. It's like, you know, I'm not a particularly religious guy, but I did read the Bible at one point just to understand what the hype was about.
The hype
And
was about. Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the Book of Genesis, obviously, there's portion, and at one point they talk about God created man in His image, and these things, and we're just like, we're trying
Creating.
really hard to do the same. We'll have like robots a few thousand years from now being like talking about their creators and these things, and it's a it kind of, you've heard like the simulation theory and these type of things, that we're running on a loop or something like that. I find that stuff super interesting, where we're trying our hardest to create the the thing that's like us, but different enough that I don't know, it's evolution. So it's interesting.
Yeah, humanoid is an example of that. Even cars, airplanes, like you were saying, we've iteratively built complexity. We're basically mimicking evolution, responding to the challenges that are coming up, solving one burden with another utility, and building on that. That whole innovation cycle is leading to pretty complex machines, and I wonder where it's going to take us in another 100 years. We went from the 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 horse carriage to a car in a few decades, right? And from car to where we are now, that's been an exponential shift. And
Totally.
now the Chat GPT moment for physical AI is not that far
And I
out.
could have a whole nother hour conversation with you about whether this is good, or whether it's like there's certain aspects of it that I find overwhelming, and even myself knowing all about what's going on, and just be working this every day, I get overwhelmed, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, are we going too fast? Are we doing things? I can imagine it's scary for a lot of people.
Yeah, and it's funny you mention it. I pull on that thread from all of the really smart people that I'm talking to. Um, and the common theme that I've seen is everybody is super optimistic. So they're saying we are gonna have a utopia-like future, given that we put a safety layer in place, given that we're able to combat some of those um, lower basic instincts that humans have, and we're able to create right regulation, and we're able to educate people, which, like, it's it's a very, I feel it could, I want to be optimistic, but it could go either way, right? And maybe we talk about that on a next conversation.
Sure.